Okay, 2003 Range Rover Mark III. I believe I have a blown final stage resistor in the blower motor. We're going to change that, see if it fixes the problem. Here's what the final stage resistor looks like. We're going to grab flashlight, side panel. Underneath there is a torque screw. We're going to take that screw out. I believe it's a T28. Okay, it's actually a T20. I'm going to unscrew that. T20 Torx head. Take that out and gently slide this panel out. Okay, I gently pulled this part down, and then on your cherry wood trim in that corner you'll see two connectors right here, here and here, and you'll see them on the wood trim right there and there. There's another one right here that pops out, and then at the top there was a tab, and I broke that tab because I pushed down. Make sure you pull out and pop those out before you get it out. After the side panel is out, we need to look up underneath and take out that footwell heater duct. And there's screws, 1, 2, 3, that are Phillips heads, and we'll have to pull those out. I don't know if I can get a video of me changing those or not. I don't think it showed up in the movie, but that's a T20 head right there, that first one. Okay, here's the hard part. You don't want to damage this footwell vent, but we got to get it out. It'll save about an hour of doing it the way of the manual. And we have, I just noticed, right here, another Torx head. So let's get that one out. That makes it nice and loose. To break this out, we need to follow the contour of the footwell floor while pulling this toward the seat. So we're going to do it gently, starting at the door side. Let's pull those out. There we go. That just gently came out. Don't forget, mine just fell out. Usually you have to pull. Don't forget the clip connector right here for the footwell light. Now with the trim piece off, we have the ducting available, and they're T20 Torx heads. We're gonna have two right here. 1, 2. Move along. We're gonna have one in that corner there. I don't know if it's tied onto that or not. We'll have to feel. I believe it is. And there you have it. I just twisted that duct out, starting at that end. Gently pushed it down, kept the contour of the seat. One trick is to remove the floor mat to give you a little bit of room. Gently push so you don't damage that. That footwell removed, you can see the final stage resistor around for the final stage resistor. We're going to get rid of that plug by pinching the top and the bottom and pulling it straight back. can see the plug connector out now. There was no way to film it because my hands took up the entire space, but I had to reach in with one finger from my left hand, one finger from my right hand, and I could press on the cap and pull back. It's not very easy. There's a push lever about right where my finger is. You can't see it because of the tightness, but you'd think the resistor is bolted in there, but it's not. Gently press down on that lever and the resistor is going to come right out. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the resistor, but once you make sure you push it down far enough, that'll go out. Watch out for the clip, the power clip. I had to move that out of the way with one finger. Then it'll gently go out in between those two ducts. Again, installation is going to be blind. Put this side toward the passenger seat, this side toward the firewall, and then install it. As it goes in, you're going to feel for the pin that fits in there, the pin that fits in there. If it doesn't go in smooth, stop, take a look, make sure the pins are lined up. Once the pins are lined in, you can push in and that flap will pop up over here. You're good. Then gently clip the plug over here. It'll only go in one way, so if it doesn't go in, don't force it. Turn it around, push it in, and then let's test. See, I have the trim here. We're going to test before assembly. Turn the car on. We're going to turn the blower up. And definitely have blowers out the top. So the job is done. Now, let's see if we can get the trim piece back in. That footwell duct is going to be the hardest. Okay, now the footwell duct, we had to twist this out, and then we were able to match this up and line up with the torque screw. So before you put any pressure on, let's get it up there in the duct area. See if we can get that to fit. Now, a mistake I made is I was trying to fit the ducting where you see this opening right here. That's not where it's supposed to be. It looks like it'll fit if you give it a little bit of force. It looks like it'll fit right up in there. But the problem is you do it and you're going to mar up that front. You can see I damaged that front a little bit. Actually, the duct is on the right side of this. I don't know if I can get the light up in there, but you can see above that is the ducting right there. And then it's going to span the horizontal gap right here. Let's see if I can show you how that goes in. Above that white thing, you're going to gently push, and you'll see how it slots right up in there. And then let's put the screw of that far side up on there. The trick to getting the cherry panel on is if you pop out, there's a guide right here that the top pin fits in. You make sure that lines up and kind of push this in gently above, and that will line up these two pins, and then you push toward the console this way and that will lock it in place. Then finally fit that Torx right there and you're done.